Please welcome the absolutely adorable Jena Malone, everybody. Look at you.
I'm sorry to terrify you. You had such a good reaction. I feel like you should have been in Australia with us.
Australia? Is that where you shot the movie?
We were
well, there's
down in
always that kind of thing lying around in Australia. You've got to be careful.
Very careful.
It looks very frightening.
You know, most of the most poisonous and dangerous and deadly animals live in Australia.
I know. Russell Crowe is in Australia. The redback spider.
Yes.
That's the one that lives in the toilet seat, and when you go to the bath, this is true. Don't you laugh at this, young lady. This is, you go to the toilet, if you sit down, if you're one of the people that like to sit down when you go to the toilet. I'm European, I always sit. The redback
like to hover, you know?
Hover?
Yeah. Have you ever hovered? Have you tried that?
I've hovered, yeah.
Well, you know, when you're not in the nicest of places, like some places in Australia. I mean,
yeah, no, that's true. I have done that, the kind of, you know, safety stance.
Definitely.
Maybe that's what Larry Craig was doing in that... You never thought of that, did you, Larry? Too late now. Could I just say, by the way, how much I like your boots and socks?
Oh, thank you. I kind of tore them, so I had to tape it up, but...
Do you know, you are a movie star. You've got to kind of do a little... Well, actually, it looks gorgeous. It's adorable. No, did you have a nice time in Australia? I very much liked it down there.
I did. I mean, you know, it wasn't really like a feel-good film in the sense of, you know, the working environment, but it was
everyone
kind
a
of
jackass on it? Like the director was pushing you around? Other actors being kind of, oh, where's my, you know, things?
Where's my things?
Yeah.
Give me my things.
Where's my things? I'm an actor. Bring over some things over here. I'll need a fork and a wheel. Bring them right over right now.
No, it was an incredibly supportive cast and crew, and the director was amazing.
Show business. All right,
you know, the things, let's get them out of the way. But it was actually really an extreme environment, just because, you know, we were shooting in Australia's winter, and it was supposed to be sort of Mexico, hot summer, so we were wearing very little clothes, always being, you know, oiled down and wetted down, and it's like freezing. You know?
Slow down. Say it slower. Maybe just slap me once or twice. How you doing?
I was going to do it.
Right.
But it was kind of extreme, so I didn't really get to enjoy the beautiful Australian, like, beach scene that I really saw happening around me. It was always like, I'd come home from work, you know, completely, you know, bruised and scarred and muddy and just dirty, and, like, you know, I'd come home and it's like the ocean's right there, and there's, like, surfers going out, and they're all, like, clean and full of life, and I just wanted to really, like, you know, have a glass of wine and die in my bed.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Because you were bruised, you should have got out with the surfers. You went out with the surfers.
I was learning to surf the whole time I was there.
Really? Did you? Now, did you enjoy it? Because I've done a little bit of surfing.
I think if you enjoy really tangible fear, you know, like shoved in your mouth constantly, it's really exciting, you know? But
I'm afraid for legal reasons I can't participate at this point.
Fear that you can taste. I mean, the ocean is so unpredictable, you know?
Yes, I know. You should have been here on Tuesday night. Jean-Michel Cousteau was here. He was talking about that. He was talking about sharks. Did you ever see a shark in Australia?
I didn't.
They have a lot of them there, you know.
I've heard. And there was always warnings. So, like, they'd put up, like, a red flag on the beach if someone had seen a shark, and that's when you knew you couldn't go out.
Well, how do you know if they've really seen a shark? A lot of these people are alcoholics. They just say they've seen sharks. Oh, my, I saw a shark! You know.
But that's in the bar, maybe not at, like, the lighthouse.
Hey, now tell me, what is the film about?
The film is about these Americans who are going on a very easy, sort of beautiful vacation. They're not really expecting much, but sort of, you know, halfway filled margaritas and a little relaxation. And they go to explore this sort of off-the-beaten-path Mayan ruin. And
well, why would you do that if you were wanting a quiet...
well, I wasn't for it. My character wanted to stay behind. I was sort of the whiny one that just wanted to lounge by the pool.
Well, that one always gets killed.
Well... True, we off first.
Yeah.
I was hoping for an early offing, but it didn't happen.
No. Do you remember that movie? It was set in the woods. It was Sir Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin and another actor I'd never heard of, and a bear was loose in the woods, and the actor I'd never heard of, I was like, you're in big trouble, buddy. Because we got Alec Baldwin and Sir Anthony Hopkins and a bear. You know what's coming.
It was like grizzly bear.
Yeah, it was. That might have been just Alec Baldwin. I don't know. You can't tell. We have to take a break. Will you hang around and talk some more? All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back with Jena Malone, everybody.